I don't know what your excuse is, but I don't have an excuse. I take action. So, yesterday being January 21st, 2025, I took my ass right back down to Concord, New Hampshire, like I promised. I also put in the mail to Boston a lawsuit against, for civil matter, the town of Garland and everybody involved in harassing, terrorizing, stalking, calling me a squatter on my own fucking property, okay? And making me unable to utilize my land. That means it's cost me a lot of money. It's created hardship that needed not to be. All because you didn't know me and you joined like birds of a feather that flock together, okay? With your social media sources, okay, that are all found to be involved in my lawsuits. So, again, in the mail, they should receive it today or tomorrow in Boston, and it will be a docketed case against Garland, Maine, Penobscot County. Everybody involved, everybody that knew what was happening, and whoever stole my dog, I would suggest you return her to me because you will be lawsuited. And it's not just a civil matter, it's a federal criminal matter. Federal criminal matter. Do you understand where I'm going with this, Christopher Ray? Why did you hide the information and then end up in a lawsuit yourself? Yep, you resigned. So did TJ Donovan after he illegally apprehended and had my daughter violated. So Rutland Regional Medical Center, I suggest you do away with that shock treatment and your ketamine and stop being funded by the CIA for experimental, psychiatric, and abusing patients, changing their memory. Because my daughter will heal. And when I tell you my daughter will heal, I promise you it will happen someday. One of the 5 major organs, the brain. And they did memory, toss, and loss is what happened. And then she disappeared for 3.5 months in 2021. Her charges for impeding have been dismissed. That means malicious prosecution against Vincent Aluzzi. Do you know that Jody Messina, the country singer's father, is involved in the school system that sex trafficked these children? I'm just telling you. And his son, allegedly and seemingly, Jody's brother, is a judge out of New York, which is right across the border from Vermont. Noting that Vincent Aluzzi was a senator and he's a malicious prosecutor that's destroyed many lives, the ACLU finally picked up on some of the lawsuits after what? After they got much confirmation from me, okay? So noting that William Asher is listed in most of my lawsuits, his name is mentioned in every statement. I'm going to, again, suggest and request somebody reach out to Seth Tonbolt, because he's being lawsuited again himself this time. For what? For neglect of a case. He's hindering, aiding, and abetting, suppressing information about somebody that's in the legislature right across the border and works in New Hampshire. Do you understand where I'm going with this, people? Yeah. Look up Health and Human Services, Limerick, Maine, Speaker, April 2021, William Asher. Now, don't call me a liar. And anybody that wants to keep on calling me crazy, why don't you just state your first and last name and you can receive the paperwork as well. Defamation of character, slander, and libel. I'll file it against you. Have a great day.